Hi, I'm Skylar.
And I'm Max.
During quarantine, we decided to start watching Bob's Burgers to see what it was all about.
It didn't take long for us to become completely obsessed with the show.
And one of the things we loved the most about the show were the brilliant end credits.
Which is why we created this podcast.
Each week, we'll go episode by episode to talk about the elaborate end credit sequences.
We're excited to have you join us on the very first credit score spin-off, Bob's Credits.
We'll make sure the Bob's Burgers end credits get the credit they're due.
Have yourself a merry chip-chip-baroo.
That doesn't even make sense.
You can have a merry chip-chip-baroo.
I thought you were going to say...
Most chip-chip-baroos are merry.
Have yourself a merry little biscuit.
No, that's not how we introduce a podcast. Everyone knows it's chip-chip-baroo.
Hello.
Hello. That might be weird hearing that now because it's probably like...
I think it's lovely.
February or
yeah,
March. And it's way past Christmas. But we're doing our very first Bob's Christmas episode. Oh
my God. I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited. Our very first Bob's Christmas episode.
We've been waiting for this moment.
Ugh.
And you did not appreciate my chip-chip-baroo.
I was very soothed by that, though. That was lovely.
Okay. Well, I can sing it to you again sometime.
Wink.
Wink. Should we do our favorite game before we get into the episode?
Do you not want to say anything else about Christmas?
Christmas seems so far gone. I think it flew by this past year.
We killed our Christmas tree.
I think we should all get a redo because it wasn't right. I think we should all do Christmas in like March or April this year. Yeah. Again. I ordered us the Home Alone soundtrack, the score on vinyl in November.
Best idea ever.
It just got here in January.
And
so I think we need to redo it. Yeah, I think we deserve to redo our Christmas and not have to wait till December to put that on.
That was supposed to be the soundtrack of our lives this Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't get to do it.
Nope. So it was just a Charlie Brown Christmas as usual, which I'm not complaining about.
It was lovely. Okay.
Now can we play?
Play what?
Bob Pun or Max Pun?
Let's do it.
These are all holiday themed puns. Your job is to decide whose pun is whose. I'm going to do it while you're choking to death over there.
My sweet little heart. I love a holiday theme something.
This is going to get you all warm and fuzzy all over again.
Oh, okay.
Warm and fuzzy is an interesting
I just
term.
thought of like a peach, like fuzzy peach. That's what I thought about when you said warm and fuzzy.
A warm peach?
I mean, I'm just being honest.
I was thinking like a spoiled peach.
Now I'm thinking about Call Me By Your Name.
Oh, God. Okay. Let's move on.
I'm waiting.
All right. Bob Pun or Max Pun? Your first pun is the Santa Claus is coming to town burger.
So it's like a coleslaw on the burger?
Mm-hmm.
Bob.
Yes.
Yes.
Your next pun is the little cucumber boy.
That is so, like, almost works, but not quite. Is that you or Bob?
That's
the point of the game.
Guess.
How askew it is feels like Bob. Okay, fine, Bob.
Me.
Ah! Okay.
I want to sing this one. Okay. No, it's too high.
No, please do.
Oh, guacamole night.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I think I know that's Bob's.
Me.
No.
Yes.
I could do some guacamole on a burger, though.
Oh, yeah. Anytime.
That sounds delish.
Oh, yeah. Slather it on there. I don't think Anthony Bourdain would agree, but...
Oh, no. Anthony Bourdain is a burger purist.
Yeah.
If you buy his last cookbook, he has a whole section on... If it's not like burger, lettuce, and bun, he does not want to talk to you. And it's beautiful.
I feel like this is something we've talked about where he would not approve of a lot of Bob's burgers.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That would kill Bob. I think he'd have a heart attack.
Yeah. We all wanted Anthony Bourdain to approve of us, whatever it was.
Exactly.
I don't care. Like
exactly.
Your final pun is filet ride burger.
You?
Yes. That's
cute. That's cute.
It. Thank you.
For all my Gilmore Girls fans out there, well, I'll just tell you, because I have a tendency to like explain TV plot to you, even though you don't watch the show, and I want you to be interested. And you do a good job of pretending.
Yeah.
So I'll do that here.
Okay.
So there's an episode of Gilmore Girls where Lorelai is feeling really blue because she was uninvited to her parents' Christmas party. And she wants something festive to eat. And Luke makes her a Santa burger. And like it has like cream cheese as the beard. No, it's disgusting. Totally disgusting. But it's very sweet. And I love when my two worlds collide. Santa burgers.
I hear you loud and clear. You want me to make you a cream cheese burger. You got it, Skylar. Slather on the cream cheese. I know how much you love cream cheese. I hear what you're saying. It's what you want is a cream cheese burger.
Okay.
I got you covered.
Okay.
Should we get into this episode? Mm-hmm. Can we have the title and synopsis for episode 9 from season 3, Skylar?
Absolutely. All right. The episode is God Rest Ye Merry Gentle-Mannequins.
Bravo.
Thank you. Are you saying for my delivery?
No, it was for the pun, but...
Okay.
But yes, your delivery as well is always fantastic.
I feel like that was just like a little bit of a tongue twister. So, it was alternate titles were Bob Rest Ye Merry Gentle-Mannequins and Bob Rest Ye Merry Mannequins.
That one doesn't work. I like the other two.
Now tell me,
fine.
Which do you think they should have gone with? God Rest Ye Merry Gentle-Mannequins, Bob Rest Ye Gentle-Mannequins.
I think I like without Bob. I think when you toss in too many,
a little more simple.
Yeah.
More pure.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. All right. The synopsis is, when Bob is bestowed an inheritance from his uncle, the whole family is sure their Christmas present dreams will come true. Turns out they're not left any money, just an old storage unit and a Chet, a man who lives in the unit. Linda, of course, insists they invite Chet to come live in the basement, and that's a great idea. He creates the most fabulous Christmas window displays for the restaurant, creating major buzz. But soon, the holiday cheer fades. Chet explains that he's really a store mannequin turned human, and that he's desperately missing his mannequin wife, Nadine, who was separated from him. Bob is not kind to Chet about his big reveal, and the next morning, the family wakes to a macabre window scene. Dead reindeer guts and blood everywhere. They're desperate to have a fabulous display for Christmas. The public is watching them. So they decide to help reunite Chet with his plastic lover. They eventually find her in the window of a sex shop. The kids set personal massagers loose on the store to distract the owner so they can swipe the mannequin. The lovers are reunited. It's a Christmas miracle.
This episode came out on December 16th, 2012, and was written by Kit Boss and directed by Anthony Chun.
We love a Bob's Christmas episode. Mm-hmm. Where do you rank this one?
We've talked about this before, I think. I don't like when they center a story on a character that we don't know yet. You know, like it's introduced, the character's introduced.
Except when it's Mickey.
Mickey.
The robber.
Yeah. By the way, how many people have they let stay in the basement up to this point? And is that a recurring thing? Should we slowly count how many people? I feel like I can't think of any more after these two.
Yeah, but you never know.
Maybe there's more people that let sleep down there.
I feel like they should learn their lesson.
Yeah. No, of course not. Never.
They had a criminal try and tunnel his way to a bank through their basement.
Yeah. Don't let anyone else stay down there after that.
Yeah. Maybe they learn their lesson. We'll see. So where does this fall for you?
I think on the lower end of the Christmas episodes.
I think of all the Christmas episodes, it might be my least favorite. Not that I didn't enjoy it. We'll have to see as we go
through them. Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot. But if you take all the Christmas episodes, one of them has to be last, and I think it might be this one.
Yeah. You know what? We've mentioned that this was the first season with like holiday episodes. Mm-hmm. And they get so much better. They do. Yeah. Once they're able to like explore the holidays a bit more. That being said, I think this is still a very strong episode in the scheme of the series. I agree. Do we have any fun facts about the episode? We sure do. Okay. But first, I know we are an end credits podcast, but we have some big opening credits news. Oh, okay. You mentioned this last week when I did. I ruined something for you. So, as you guys all know, we have
talked about how satisfying the timing in the opening credits of these two sounds, the bark cymbals, how satisfying and perfect they are. This is the episode, the cymbals that with Louise's arms flinging open. This is when that magic sets in. They move the cymbal a little bit later so it corresponds with Louise flinging her arms open, and it is so satisfying.
I love it. And this, since we're talking about the opening credits, this is a good time to plug Credit Score, my other podcast, where probably by now, if not later this week, an episode where we go through the Bob's opening credits. Skylar will make an appearance on there. We're going to go into this in more detail, just kind of like the
evolution of it, and
exactly.
Or maybe not.
Yeah. We're going to go through the evolution a bit.
But great opening credits, tells a story, has conflict. I just love it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Great
everyone
organic
getting to
plug.
Yeah, everyone getting to listen to that episode. Yeah.
I saw you were about to move on. Okay. I am not ready.
Okay.
Because I need to tell the audience about a bit of a disagreement we have going on in this house. Max is sure that when Louise opens her arms, that it's an ah, and that it's coming from her mouth. And I do not think that. And I think now that we're finally where the opening credits stay in this form, it's a symbol. It has nothing to do with her mouth. And I think I'm right.
Okay. I still think she's going, ah.
I don't think so. Should we watch or no? Or just have the fans let us know? I'm going to say
go over to Credit Score
and we'll hash
and
it out over there.
listen to the opening credits. Yeah, and we'll be hashing it out over there.
Okay. It's on.
Yeah. Okay.
It's on. I still have more opening credits news.
Okay.
So every Christmas episode, we get snow in the opening credits, except for this one.
Oh, they weren't messing around yet with that stuff. Okay.
Gotta have snow.
Okay.
And then a couple more fun facts. This is actually the first episode where Bob mentions his late mother, which is interesting. So I guess Ernie, who left him something.
His uncle,
I guess they became estranged after his mother's death. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. I've got one thing that we should point out.
Yeah.
Is that the voice of Chet is Zach Galifianakis, who has Felix been in the series yet? I don't think he has. We have not met Mr. Fischler's brother yet, and he does the voice of Mr. Fischler's brother,
I don't think we have.
Felix. Mm-hmm. So this must have been before when they were just wanting Zach Galifianakis to do a voice. He does Chet.
I didn't know that. I'm so surprised. He has such a...
it's very noticeable if you...
a distinct voice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's get into these credits.
Okay, so the last few minutes before the end credits is... the family's all celebrating Christmas morning. The kids have given up the money that was going to be used for their presents to get Chet to buy the mannequin for Chet so that Chet could have his true love back.
Right. So the store owner eventually finds them and is like, you got to pay me for the mannequin or something along those lines.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so the kids all get stuff from the storage locker that Bob inherited. So it's just stupid stuff, but they're excited about it. Louise gets one of those the thing that removes like the security tags from clothes in the store so she can steal stuff, and she says next Christmas is on her. But before that, Bob kind of checks in with Chet, and that's the last beat before we go into the credits.
So, Chet, what are you going to do after we kick you out?
Oh, don't worry. We'll probably stay at my place in Manhattan. I have a loft that was being renovated, and I cannot wait to see how it turned out.
What?
Okay, so that Bob what cuts
straight into the credits. What do we see? Set the scene for us.
So we hear that Christmas music.
I'm going to interrupt you.
Okay.
Immediately, I am feeling the Christmas spirit. Mm-hmm. Like I'm ready to go back. I want to watch Dash and Lily again. I want to watch
put on the Home Alone album.
Yes.
I don't care what
Should we have
month it is.
A weekend Christmas?
Yeah. Okay. Everyone, if you're listening to this, we're having a Christmas weekend. If you want to join us and just go all Christmassy, light those Christmas candles.
That's a thing for Max Christmas candles. DM him. He'll hook you up with all the Christmas scents.
If you need the right scents, talk to me. I'll get you.
Yeah.
Put on
some eggnog.
Put on some eggnog.
Put on some eggnog.
Slather. You know how much I love slathering on some eggnog when it's Christmas time. And eat some fruitcake. Does anyone like fruitcake?
No.
Okay.
Max bought me a birthday cake. And they sent a Christmas cake, and it was really good.
It was like a peppermint chocolate cake. Oh, it was pretty good. So other than the music, we've got a generic kitchen scene with Bob, Louise, and Tina prepping burgers in the kitchen. But in the window... Immediately, we see Chet and... What's the mannequin's name? Do we remember?
Nadine.
Chet and Nadine are just in the window. Neither of them is moving. Obviously, Nadine isn't, but even Chet is frozen like a mannequin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think that's how they stay the entirety of these credits. We'll have to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, I don't remember, so we'll have to look. And then Nadine is in her Christmas outfit.
She's dressed like the girls in Mean Girls from Jingle Bell Rock.
Like slutty Santas.
Right, yeah.
You can't see her little stockings and clip thingies, but you can see her little Santa bustier and hat.
I love these bells.
Me
these
too.
Little jingle bells.
All right, we got some butt scratches. They are not moving.
We got some butt scratches, and we get some little like la 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 la. It's almost like Nightmare Before Christmas-esque la las.
Oh, yeah.
Chet and Nadine has still not moved. Linda's in the window.
What did she just do?
It looks like she like waves her hand in front of Chet to see if he'll move, and he doesn't.
Oh, I thought she was tenderly brushing his hair back, which makes no sense at all.
No, because he looks like he's in the background. He's supposed to be in the background sitting in a booth.
Yeah, the perspective is a little hard because there's not much room. But yeah, they look like they're at the counter, I would say.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Okay, so I want to see that again. You think she's waving?
Yeah, we'll go back a little bit.
By the way, the kids are just doing their prep, going to get the burger, putting it in the window.
Yeah, it looks like she goes like waves her hand in front of him just to see if it's like, oh, he's not moving? Okay.
Okay.
So Linda's in the window now. She's going to take the burger out of the window, and we're still waiting on Jean.
I love Jean.
And then we start to see...
What at first looked like little mouses?
Yeah, like little, maybe creatures crawling from where Gene usually comes in his burger costume. And there are the quote-unquote personal massagers that the kids released in the sex store.
Yes.
To create a diversion.
Exactly. And they're all turned on, so they're all shimmying their way across the floor.
Yeah, just like they did to create the diversion.
Uh-huh.
And Gene is crawling on his hands and knees, following them.
He touches one?
He grabs one and kind of adjusts it?
Yeah. What is trailing off that middle one?
Trailing off of it?
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Well, maybe I'm just not...
Oh, it's kind of like a double one. I don't know. There's one that kind of it looks like a nunchuck or like a mace.
If you're into that,
I guess so. Yeah, if you want to mace your areas, your personal areas, that's the one for you. All right, those are the end credits.
That's the end. Okay, so they vibrate all the way off stage right, or whatever you want to call it, the left side of the screen.
And by the time Gene kind of gets to the middle, it cuts to the production cards, and the music's still playing throughout the production cards, and then cuts off.
Tell me.
Highlights, lowlights. You want to know my highlights?
I would love to.
I like that Chet isn't doing anything.
Me too.
Because he thinks he's a mannequin. It's funny that he's not moving at all. So I like that choice.
Or it's kind of like an end cap to the episode that he wasn't lying all along, and once he found his true love, he turned back into a mannequin or some shit like that.
Yeah. And then I'm I was okay with that being it, and Gene coming in his normal, but the addition of the vibrators and Gene crawling on his hand and knees, just chasing them around is perfect. It's such a perfect little ending.
And I think what's fun about it is that our eyes are trained to kind of well, first of all, we're looking up at the window mostly, and our eyes are trained to see him. We're looking for something mid-level.
Yeah.
So when these little vibrating things happen on the floor, it's like something I love that's always going to raise the score higher for me is a little bit of a visual surprise. Like, oh, and that totally happened for me.
I agree.
It is very scientific.
It is.
Yes.
That's how we analyze these credits. Very,
Yes.
very scientific. It's good. It's also got the right. Your eyes connect to. I can't do this. Specific colors.
And I mean, I like that she's dressed in her Santa uniform because it matches the Christmas music. It matches the Christmas episode theme. I'm just such a happy camper.
Okay. Are we ready to score then?
Sure. Why don't you go first?
Okay. We score on a scale of 1 to 10 H's at the end of Tina's and I am going to give these.
Wait.
Oh, yes.
Low light.
Okay. Low light.
Tell me, what's your low light?
I honestly don't know that I have one for these.
I don't either.
I like what they did. This has kind of like the elements we've always talked about. Mm-hmm. So I am going to give this a 9 H's.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 9. I'll meet you at 9.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention one thing.
Mm-hmm.
This glorious Christmas music is taken from the episode, as they normally are. And it's one of the things I did love about the Christmas episode is there was a lot of Christmas montages. I appreciate a Christmas montage. So one of the montages is when they finally decide they're going to help find Nadine. It's like, all right, Christmas montage time. They're handing out flyers, and that music is taken and put at the credits. Just FYI.
Yeah, exactly. And I give it like the reason I give it 9 is it's in the kitchen. We love the ones that take place in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. The Christmas music is great, puts you right in the mood. Again, I like that Chet doesn't move, and I would have been okay with that. But Jean crawling on the floor with the vibrators it just really bumps it up a few points for me.
I love it.
Yeah.
Beautifully said.
Those are the end credits to God Rest Ye Merry Mannequins. Gentle-Mannequins.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a mouthful.
It is.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. Please follow us on social media, Bob's Credits, Instagram, Twitter, Gmail.
And if you wouldn't mind...
That's not social media, but they can email us if they want to.
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind, go ahead.
DM us or email us and let us know if you think in the opening credits it's bark, and that's...
Or bark, cymbal crash.
Is the sound coming out of Louise's mouth?
Also, if you know for sure, tell us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/Bob's Credits. Leave us reviews, please. Tell your friends about us. It's time. I think you spend enough time with us to feel comfortable telling your friends about us.
Yeah.
You don't have to be embarrassed of us anymore.
No.
So tell your friends to come listen to us.
Yes, please.
If you tell one friend, and they tell one friend, and then they tell 2 friends, and then they tell 2 friends, and so on, and so on. What's that from? That's like a commercial or something from the 80s.
Oh, I have no idea. Oh, I sounded like Cheyenne then.
Oh, Cheyenne from Superstore. Okay. Skylar, anything else you want to say to the lovely folks at home before we sign off here?
Just stay cranberry saucy.
You already did that one.
Cranberry?
For Thanksgiving.
I did.
Yeah, you need a different sauce.
I didn't do that for Thanksgiving.
You did. I was just editing that episode.
Okay, so you would know. Oh my God, I did the Max thing where I don't remember a joke I made.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to my world. Stay peppermint saucy.
Stay
jolly.
Stay jolly.
There you go.
Stay jolly, folks.
We'll see you guys next time.